Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Depending on the time you are making this video, you're welcome to the Pride of Africa. Very quick one, without taking much of your time. I have something. It's a question. I always come with question. When a black man sees a Chinese man that doesn't know how to speak English, that speaks Chinese, the black man respects that Chinese man. Listen very carefully. When a black man sees a Portuguese man that doesn't know how to speak English, that speak Portuguese language, Portuguese, yes, a black man respects that Portuguese man. When a black man sees a German man that does not know how to speak English, a black man will respect that German man. When a black man sees a Spanish man that speaks Spanish, that does not know how to speak English, that black man will respect that Spanish man. But when a black man sees his fellow black man who doesn't know how to speak English, he will call him an illiterate. I just want to hit some points where we have gone wrong and what we are going to do to regain our freedom, because this is what we call mental slavery. And when you are sick in the head, that is where all this corruption come from. Because I did not see the reason why when a black man will respect any other man from another country, from another continent, that does not know how to speak English. But when that black man sees his fellow black person that doesn't know how to speak English, we will call him an illiterate. That is heavy sickness. That is big sickness. The first thing that we need to do, if we really need our freedom, is to by letting some things go. You understand? That is the reason why I say that this is what religion has done to us. When people start asking me that, why are you fighting religion? It's because they have refused to teach us our history. They have refused to teach us our roots. They have refused to let us know where we are coming from. They have refused to let us know all this. A black man who visits his fellow black man in the office begin to speak English for him. That is sickness. But when a Chinese man visits his fellow Chinese man in the office, he speaks Chinese. Same with Portuguese or German man. Then speak and promote the language. When you travel to some European countries, you will go to school to learn the language before they can offer you a job, a good job. But in Africa, the only thing that was translated in our language is the Bible. I have not seen any scientific book that was translated in our language, but it's only Bible that was translated in our language. And the only way that we can have someone to interpret for us is in the church, the pulpit. What happened to our schools? What happened to our children? The education that we are practicing today is the Western education. The religion we are practicing today is the Western religion. You don't think that we're going to be free when we have Western religion and Western education? They are trying to delete and format our memory from us. But I thank God for people like me. We stand to defend the United States of Africa. Let us start promoting our language. Let us start promoting our own. Let us start teaching our children from birth not to be teaching them English. English is not our culture. We have our own ways of life. We have our own ways of life. Let us start teaching our children our language. Let us stop teaching them English, because it's not helpful for us at all. You know, when you stay away from religion, people think that you don't have interest in God. Far from that. God unites us, but religion divides us. So I love the God without the religion. I want to have direct communication with the Maker. When somebody asks you, where is your help going to come from? You look at the up. There is nothing in this up. Nothing, absolutely nothing there. They came to your land. They tell you that you should not bow down to any other idols. Those of you that go to Catholic, I was a Catholic before. Thou shalt not bow down to any other idol. But before you step your feet inside the church, Catholic church, you bow down to an image, a Aliko Dangote bags of cement that hang in the cross. Before you step your feet out of the church, same thing. You go to the chapel, same thing. You cannot communicate with the Maker without a symbol. They must have a symbol before you communicate with the Maker. That is why our ancestors, those that died for us to live, they have something they keep. They have something they keep. They have an image. But they came to Africa. They stole everything. They took away everything. All our pride. They took it to their country. In the museum, using it to make money. Then, me and you here, we are busy killing ourselves, fighting each other with religion. Instead of us to fight the people that we need to fight. Instead of us to fight the people that we need to fight, you and I know who to fight. They have made us to believe that pussycat, cat is an evil thing. Cat is an evil animal. That is what their religion makes us to believe. But let me tell you something. Cat is a loving and a peaceful animal. That is why you go to their country today and use it as a pet. They came, they learned from us, they stole from us, they stole our culture, our ways of life, and then give us their own. If they ask you, you will say that you are a proudly Christian. You are a religious person. And they are killing you people all over the world. And no one is saying anything about that. I want to have direct communication with my God. And I will keep speaking up for my people. Sending children to school, Western education. Sending them to church, Western religion. What happens to African spirituality? We demonize our own. There is something that we call, in Asia, there speaks a language called Hoodoo, or what, something like that. Hoodoo is from Africa. They stole from us. From Hoodoo, you got Voodoo. This is Voodoo. From there you get Juju. But then turned everything they call our own evil. Last time I make a video, they said that you that wants to go to heaven, try to go to a European country first. Going to a European country is very difficult. but you believe that going to heaven is going to be easy for you. It's in heaven that everybody there is white, but they agree. The only one person they agree that is a black man is the devil. That is why I keep telling you people as an African people that what we have is we have reincarnation. We do not die. Most of all that is fighting for Africa today, we have lived before. We died and we have come back to continue what we have started. Let us stand up for Africa. Our leaders have failed us. It is me and you that is going to fight for the coming generation. Africa will have our own ways of life. Let the Western people let African go. Let the Western people let African go. They have succeeded by manipulating the mindset of our leaders. It is me and you who will fight for United States of Africa, not anyone else. Before I end my video, if you say you're a freedom fighter and you believe in religion, you are just playing. You've never started anything. There is nothing like religion. God unites us, but religion divides us. We love the God without the religion. Anything about religion is scam. Heaven is not real. Hell is not real. What we have is reincarnation. You understand? When you die, you're going to come back. We have reincarnation in my language. Reincarnation. Do not let anybody to deceive you or to tell you that heaven is free or hell is free. Thank you.